right, hello everyone. Hello and welcome to the stream. Uh, Not what I initially had planned for stream schedule, but yeah, I realized that I am not actually super jazzed about playing Monster Hunter on or sorry, about playing Final Fantasy 9 on stream for reasons that I'm not, quite sure of, honestly. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about story games on stream. Um, Very different vibe and not what I enjoy playing as, like, putting myself out there, you know? But anyway, hello and welcome. I am Grayson the Bard, and today I'm going to be playing some more Monster Hunter Frontier. Going to be working to unlock a new weapon today. We finished up this armor set, the Lars armor set last week. And I got to try it out in a couple hunts. It is very fun. It is very strong. But right now, I got to talk to this old man here. The Magnet Spike Grandpa. He has a quest that I need to do. So I have to talk to him, and then a new quest unlocks that I can only do solo, so I can't bring any other NPCs besides the Magnet Spike Grandpa. And then once I do that quest, there are a couple others that I have to do, and then I get to play with an entirely new weapon that I have never experienced before, so I'm very excited to try that out. That's my goal for tonight. My main plan is to get that done, and hopefully, knock on wood, it will not take too long so I get some time to mess around with the Magnet Spike before I have to end stream tonight. So, the only thing is... Okay, there it is. Alright. New weapon type quest. Good, it showed up right away. I was very nervous that it wasn't going to be there and I was going to have to search forever through the mini quests, but we're going to dive right in. Gotta make sure I have food, stick of pasta, and we are good. But I hope everybody is having a good night tonight. Hope y'all's Sunday has been as good as it possibly can be given the state of existence right now, but enjoy some Monster Hunter escapism with me. Alright. Oh, that's not good. That did seem like it was taking a while. Okay. Gonna try that again. Not sure what went wrong there. Okay, now it worked. That was strange. Alright, so, because I can only do this solo, I am going to put away everything I don't need. But also make sure I am topped off on all the useful items. So, take some more Mega Potions. I want to take... Oh, do I not have any of the Potion G anymore? These I want. I want the Max Potions, because I'm probably going to cart. I don't know what the stamina drink does, so I'm going to hold that off for now. I've got, I think, some Mega... I think I have some Mega Armor skins and some regular armor skins. So the only other thing that I really want to make sure I take with me is the Hulk Potion. So that I can play the game like normal. Alright. Well, let's see how this goes. So like I said before, this quest is a little bit different than any of the other quests I have done in that I just have Graham here with me. No other NPCs, no one else is allowed, just me and the Magnet Spike Man. But we are getting to fight some very cool monsters in this quest for Frontier. The fun tag team ape wrestlers that use like magnetism to do like tag team wrestling moves. It's great. But what I want to show off before I get into it. So Hunting Horn is incredibly different in Frontier. And while Monster Hunter Wilds has, I think, my favorite iteration of the Hunting Horn, Frontier's a pretty close second, I'll be honest. So when you attack with the Hunting Horn, it does not do notes. Like, I am not storing any notes like I would in regular Hunting Horn in something like Wilds or World or Rise. To play songs and store notes, you have to enter performance mode, where you are pretty much stationary, and then every move you do stocks another note. And you can do the same thing that you normally do with the songs. Oh, come on. I would like movement speed up, please. Hello? There we go. Okay. The other downside of this version of Hunting Horn is you can't see what songs you have, so you just kind of have to memorize them, which I'm very bad at. So there's going to be a lot of times where I forget what I am playing. Before... I was going to say before they aggro, but I missed that window. So, just want to make sure I take that potion before they start attacking so I can have a chance. Alright. I can't remember which one. I think it's the red one I want to take out first. Because the way these guys work, one of them, when you take out one of them, something will happen with the one that's still alive. And I believe if you take out the red one first, the blue one enters a state of permanent enraged. Whereas if you take out the red one first, the blue one gets just super depressed and has a much harder time fighting you. So I think it's the red one who I want to take out first, if I'm remembering right. Oh, shit. Did the wrong move there. The hard part with this fight is the fact that you have to deal with both of them at the same time, instead of getting to just focus one down. I could use a dung pod, but I'm pretty sure when you dung bomb them, whichever one is still in the arena, immediately leaves to follow after the other. So it doesn't do a whole lot of good. But this one just got unenraged, so I'm going to focus on him. I've still got the buffs, so I don't need to replay the songs yet. Ooh, but I could... Oh, I don't remember how to do it. Shoot, I might need to look that up. So, Hunting Horn in Frontier has a very neat gimmick where the style I'm using, the extreme style from G rank, lets you debuff monsters. Um, but I cannot remember now how to do it, is the problem. So once we're done with this fight, I may look that up. Ooh, did that take? No, okay. That was just a unique stun animation. I am fine with that. As long as it didn't take me out of the fight, we're good. Just gonna keep bonking this guy in the face. The thing, I really like these guys because individually they are nothing to write home about. They're cool monsters. They're a fun fight, but like the gimmick and the part that makes them a threat is when you can't see where the other one is, like that. And I couldn't tell exactly what was going to happen there. That's where the entirety of the chaos comes from this. Oh, ooh, are you dead? No, not yet. Okay. Oh, no, you are. Yes. Okay, cool. So now it's just blue that we got to deal with. But I think I need to play a song quick. Because I think I am out of attack up. Yep. Alright, cool. He flies away. So yeah, so since we took out, oh, I think the red one, so both of these monsters, the species is called Gogarth, and it is Ray Gogarth and Lolo Gogarth. I think Lolo is the red one, and Ray is the blue. So since we took out Lolo Gogarth, Ray is going to be a lot easier for the rest of the hunt because he kind of enters a like we killed his tag team partner, so Ray kind of gets depressed for the rest of the fight and cannot get enraged for the rest of it, which I think is a really fun way to do paired monsters, having them kind of like play off of each other with like how the fight shapes out, which one you take down first, because if you take out Ray first, the opposite happens, and that is significantly worse. There we go. Unfortunately, usually the fight does not last much longer after one of them one of them dies, so it doesn't do a whole lot of good, but still fun. All right, and then that is the first step of the Magnet Spike quest done. Potential new move from a bird. Nope, just experience feathers. Cool. I'll take it. was talking about it last week. I'm gonna try and make this be the only time I mention it today, but I really miss the Monster Hunter Wilds and Hunt Immediately button. It is so much nicer than having to wait out the full minute at the end of these quests. Alright, so, did I get any special rewards for this, or was it just for the quest completion? Looks like just for the quest completion, but I'll still send everything to the other box. Alright, so, going back to my handy-dandy guide, because nothing of the Magnet Spike quest is translated yet. So I've got to go off of the steps that are kind of listed out on the progression guide that I've been using. So, once I beat the Gogarths, talk to Graham and then the Combiner in the town square. Where's Graham? Because I assume he should be around here then. Unless he's up here. Grab. Magnet Grandpa, where are you? So this is not today. And over here. Am I a fool? Unless he's still in the bar. I might just be a fool. I might just be reading this wrong. He might still be in the bar. And then the Combiner is the one in the town square. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Hey, Graham. Okay. I wish that stuff was translated. I wish I knew what he was saying. But then the Combiner... Combo Shop? Alright, so Combo Shop. Go talk to Graham, then the Combiner in the town square, and then hunt the G-Rank Rebediora in the same section as the Gogarths. Ooh, I don't think I have hunted Rebediora. I don't even know if I hunted Rebediora for the hunt today. Unless the name is just not ringing a bell. That dude 100% has our protagonist in previous anime. Oh, for sure. You're talking about the Magnet Spike, the grandpa, right? That I was just talking to? 100%. There he is. Okay. Oh, Rebediora is like a little bit tougher Rukodiora. I should be fine with what I'm wielding. Also, hello, Matt. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? I want to figure out how to do the debuff real quick. So I'm going to take a second to look that up in my guide real fast. Yep. He very much looks like the kind of guy who would be... So He kind of looks like the dude who would be the main hero in the anime's mentor before inevitability strikes. Right. There's a move I know how that like. There's a move that I know exists. Uh, but I can't remember how to do it. I watched a guide and everything. Um, so I'm actually going to go to that real quick. But while I am looking that up real fast, Yule, how have you been, my friend? How's your... aside from pulling a $300 card in a Magic pack, which, God damn it, man. All right, so... Am I... So I think I was doing it right. Okay. All right. I see now. Sorry, this is a very good audio of me looking at a guide off screen. So what I was doing wrong is you have to kind of load up the debuff, and then there's a special way you have to activate it that I wasn't doing. Fun stuff. All right. Cool, but we should be able to get it this time. Wasn't going to mention it, but God damn it, how'd you get so lucky? I am incredibly jealous. Overall good, just not looking forward to work tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Because it's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow, right? Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to try and do this one to the best of my ability without Hulk potions. I'm still going to bring it because I need my crutch, but I'm going to try and do my best to not need it. Alright. Not by me, but it's still too hot for you to want to do concrete work. That is entirely fair. There's not many temperatures that I feel would be cold enough to want to do concrete work. Although I imagine winters, it's got to be pretty nice to have that consistent heat. Alright. I really like how for this quest line, to unlock the magnet weapon, they're just throwing every magnet monster they can at you. So yeah, Yule, because I know you just got in a little bit ago, we are working on unlocking one of the other new weapons from Monster Hunter Frontier. Why are you so spiky? Oh, you're cool as hell. You look like you're gonna cause me problems, sir. I may need to hang out and kind of try and learn this dude's tells a little bit. Oh, that didn't... Okay, there we go. Whoa, that was a big AoE. Fun stuff. Alright. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Yep. Almost half my health bar. Don't look at me. Graham's the one doing damage to you right now, big man. Don't look over at the lone hunting horn player. Alright, once he lands, once that blows, I'm gonna not stand in the AoE. And when he lands, I'm just gonna start thrusting at him until he gets knocked over. Hell yes, just like that. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna get right up in his taint. Couldn't think of a better way to say that. I don't know what the ring is doing, but I'm sure it's probably a problem. That didn't do... Okay, it's black now. Which seems like that's going to be more dangerous. It doesn't seem to do anything when I stand in it, though. It looks like an Astolos, a Zinogre, and a Black Dragon had a great time, and no one knows who that's custom. Dang, yeah. The Elder Dragon, illegitimate love child. That looked like it was going to do damage, but I didn't see any, like, particle effects happen or anything. Oh, he fell asleep and I did not capitalize. That's on me. Well, I was wondering, I was like, why did the music stop? But this dude, he really doesn't seem so bad as long as you don't, like... As long as you stay out of the AoEs, he's not too crazy. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? It was like a meteor. That's wild. So he, like, drops a very slow magnet meteor on part of the area. Oh, I'm almost dead. What am I doing? Woo! Ooh, okay. We have hit the point, though, where I can debuff him now. So, Christ. It's an Ogre Super Lightning Ball? Kind of, but, like, it's magnetism. So, Hunting Horn has a very cool mechanic in Frontier, where... in addition to normal songs like buffing the party, you can debuff the monsters. So, you see the Hunting Horn icon up underneath my health and stamina bar is flashing. You can load up a song, and then depending on the song you load, you can do a debuff to the monster. I think the one I loaded is it makes his raw damage hit zones better. So it'll like make all of our physical attacks deal more damage. There's also one for element, and then a third one that I don't remember, because the raw damage one is the important one. So I'm gonna play it, and now he's got a debuff, which is incredibly cool and something I want them to bring over to mainline Hunting Horn. Give me an ability to make the monsters weaker while I also make the party stronger. Okay, cool. Get knocked over. Get out of the way. I gotta play the attack up song again, I think. Oh, that, let's say I planned that. Nice. Okay, cool. That's a cool fight. I like this guy better than I like the better than I like his base form. This variant is so much cooler. And also flashing and stuttering like nobody's business. Something alright with your textures there, bud? Yeah, it is kind of, it's very Astalosy. I think, like, in terms of color palette, I love those blue spikes and the blue horns and everything. I just wish they were a little more subdued, you know? Like, shave, like, an inch off of everything. And that is a, like, 10 out of 10 monster design that I think could easily make it into main game. The Rebediora stuff. Just gonna send everything to the item box. I don't know if I'm gonna use any of that. Because I think right now, in terms of like armor and weapon grinding, I think I'm kind of good on everything until I get to the next tier of monsters, which is the Zenith monster. Then I'm gonna need to, Is this dude wearing a mech suit? And does he have a little spaceship? That's dope. Okay. But I think I'm, like, with this armor set, I think I'm good on armor until I hit the Zenith monsters, which is the next tier. And then I'm gonna need to upgrade again. Okay, so, hunt the G-rank Rebediora. After the hunt, head back and talk to Graham, the smith, Graham again, and then the road NPC. Who is the road NPC? So Graham, the smith, Graham again, road NPC. I'm going to find the road NPC first. Oh. Gonna guess that's you. Okay, I'll be back. So Graham, Smith, Graham, road. These are all, by the way, every person in this bar is a NPC hunter you can hire to, like, go out on fights with you. The two that I have on retainer to join me are Frau and Layla, because they are both very powerful and can pretty much solo anything in this game if I bring them with me. which as long as I have enough currency to do so, they take a special ticket to to pay them with. As long as I have enough of those, I will do as often as I can because Christ, this game is hard. All right, Graham Smith. Graham again. And then the road NPC. Alright, then from there, post the new G. Rukadiora quest and murder it to death. Can do. Alright. New weapon type quest. Rukadiora. So, okay. Yule, I am curious to get your opinion as my friend and Elder Dragon connoisseur. The monster we just fought was a variant of the monster that we're about to fight. And looking at it, I'm curious to see which one you think is better. So, this is me incentivizing you to continue to hang out and give me your opinions. Alright. I am going to store all this stuff just so I don't run out of space. And then should be good. Okay. Oh, wait, do I have, in case I need... No, I don't have any whetstones. What am I doing? I have been playing Wilds too much. I keep forgetting I need to actually bring those. Before I make a judgment, I noticed the first one had a circle around him, but I couldn't tell what it did. What did it do? I don't actually know. I couldn't really tell either. I think it's so it might have to do with my armor set, because I remember earlier in the game when I fought that thing in like low and high rank. Whenever I was in that like zone, whenever he moved or like roared or did something, it would knock me off balance and like pull me towards it with magnetism. So it might be because I have like a whole shit ton of status immunity on this set that I just don't get affected by it. But yeah, this is him. I forgot to play my songs. Again, still very used to Wild's Hunting Horn, where you play the songs mid-combat instead of them being more secondary to the weapon. But yeah, this guy only gets that when he is enraged. Ooh. But yeah, those like big AoE moves he does all have to do with like pushing and pulling either you out of it or materials out and about, as you can see with those rotating orbs of death that are going to kill me. Alright. Yep. Oh god, it is so... Yep. very easy to get gobsmacked around with the rocks. So, like, right away, what I am noticing about difference between this guy and Rebediora. Rebediora did not have rotating meteors of death. He just had lots of big AoEs. Rukadiora seems like much more of an asshole. There's a part of me that almost just wants to let Graham solo him and just like hang out on the sidelines. Because he probably could. The legendary NPCs are very, very strong. But where's the fun in that? Okay, they stopped for a second, so I'm going to get in and try and do some damage. Oh, the issue is he pulls you away, and then you are just kind of, like, stuck in the pain zone. I got him poisoned, though, which is good. Wow, that was with the potion, too. Christ. Well, don't stand in bad. Nope, that was the wrong move. Wrong note. There we go. All right. So far, things are going great. So far, I'd say I think I enjoyed the Rebediora fight a little bit more. Entirely because I didn't die to Rebediora. Whereas Rukadiora is absolutely pushing me around. Like a toddler at the beach. Oh, God. I gotta remember that I need to treat this like a turn-based game. That I can't expect to get, like, full combos in for most of my attacks. I gotta be content with getting, like, one hit in, then getting out. Every time I take a break from Frontier and then come back to it, that is, like, God damn it. That's, like, the main thing I consistently forget. Is, I cannot treat this the same way I treat, like, Rise and Wilds. It is an entirely different beast. I am just going to stay kind of out of his way until that aura of doom is dispersed a little bit. Because getting close to him right now is an exercise in pain, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to let him do his big AoEs until he tuckers himself out. Get in, do a hit, do another hit, try and get a couple in quick. Alright, now get out. Whoa, that was new. Oh, I have hit the edge of the map. That's not good for maneuvering. Alright. He's doing his dive thing. Now I can get in, do a hit. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. Okay, he is... in a state where I can do a little bit more to him now, though. Until he goes in rage next, it's a little bit safer for me to get in and do damage. Not much safer, mind you. But slightly. Especially now, Graham, you beautiful old man. I'm hoping I can put him to sleep. Nope. Oh, I think I'm dead. Not quite. That was a Nova, if I've ever seen one. Graham flying in there with the power of youth. Graham is harnessing the power of the Armstrongs. Let me... Stop doing your stupid little spinny spins. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can load up the debuff. Alright. I'm gonna play the, while he's gone, I'm gonna play the attack up song as well. Okay. I'm hoping he's close to dead, though. Because now that I know that I gotta just, like, get in, get out, and do not much else, the fight has been manageable. And I'm gonna stay as far away from this as I possibly can. Jesus Christ. Cool. You did not stay in your anti-gravity mode for very long, did you? So I'm guessing that's gonna... Yep, okay. So any of those AoEs, I do not want anything to do with. Alright, I am gonna get off to the side, and I'm gonna load up the debuff and try and hit him with it. Right. Just need a second. I should have it here. I can't tell if that connected or not. Nope, I am getting out of there. Yeah, because he does that big-ass Nova. Okay, that's a KO. I will take it, baby. Well, no, not a knockdown. Just a stagger? That is insane. When he falls from that, though, that gives a pretty nice opening to do a big hit. And get big hit. Oh, shit. I'm done. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that again, but I feel like I was starting to get the hang of that fight, but it is not an easy one. As much as it pains me, I think I may need to go Greatsword for this instead of Hunting Horn. Because Hunting Horn is, I'll be honest, I like Frontier Hunting Horn in concept. Being able to debuff a monster is very, very fun. But I really am not a fan of, I'm not a fan of, like, the Hunting Horn moveset and the lack of ability to do much of anything. What I really need to do is figure out a Lance build, because apparently, Yule, this is for you to know. Apparently Lance is incredibly good in Frontier and incredibly strong in Frontier, just because of how much you can block with it. Alright. We're gonna try this again. And this time, not fuck up. You still like the first fight better? I think I do too. I think it's a much more enjoyable fight, that first one, the Rebidiora. So, they're both cool in different ways. I like how, I think this quest is gonna fail. Yep, okay. Don't know why that happened. Every now and again, quests will just, like, fail to take. I really like Rukadiora. I like his, I like the AoEs, and I like the idea behind, like, the, him pulling, like, rock out of the ground using the power of magnetism. That's very fun. But in terms of just being a fight and being able to, like, get in and out and actually do something to him, the Rebidiora fight was much more fun. Alright, I have 194 of those. I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon, and I'm going to continue to use them because at least that way I can treat the fight like a fight. Alright, Graham. This time for sure. Barring Lance, if you can't get close, I suggest the American way and gun. So, with how bowguns work in old gen, I don't think I would have fun bowgunning in this game. because in old generation Monster Hunter, you cannot move and shoot at the same time. Every time you fire is stationary. Movement is like D-pad based instead of analog stick based. So like you can only move in the 4 cardinal directions, and it's a lot more clunky. Unless that might be different just because of computer. They may have adjusted that for like keyboard and mouse. But I might check it out. But as of right now, I'm not super interested in Bowgun. Okay, I'm almost wondering if the better move is to try and stay close to him until he does his big like AoEs and then get out. That seems to be going much better so far. Shoot, staying close to him might be the play. My god. Was I playing wrong the entire time? Alright, I am gonna get out though now because that looks like an AoE. Okay, now go in. That was a lot of damage. Hey Grace, long time no see. Kaylin of Arcadia, hello! It has been a hot minute. How have you been? Yeah, it has been a long time. I hope the year has been treating you kindly, as kindly as it can be. Right. Oh god. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of the way until that move is done. Oh, did Graham? Did he interrupt that? Hell yeah. I will take it. This I gotta get out for, though. Yeah, that I was not surviving if I was stuck in there. Right. Nope. God, that beam. Been good. Life's been super busy, so I had to focus on IRL stuff for a bit. You've immediately sparked that Monster Hunter Frontier drive in you. You want to try Magnet Spike so bad? Same. That's why I'm suffering through this Magnet Dragon. Yeah, I had the pull to get back into Frontier during the kind of like the Wilds content lull, waiting for Title Update 2 to happen. And I have been having a lot of fun playing it and getting deeper into G rank than when I was doing the hunt today. Alright. But yeah, I definitely feel ya with life being busy. This year has been a long one so far. But hopefully things start to be less a lot for you, so you can enjoy some Monster Hunter Frontier. And I'm dead. Yep. Oh, that AoE. That Nova is tough. Although I think the fight's going a lot better than attempt number 1, so I will take that. The issue is, I got too cocky. Made it to rank 5, and then kept getting slapped into the dirt, so you had to take a break. Rank 5, that's, if I'm remembering right, that's where, like, shit started to hit the fan for me, too. That was such a grind, and the monsters hit like trucks. Hopeful. You want Wilds to have more content so bad, but I'm not hopeful given the current release cadence. See, I'm a Bard torn. I am happy with the amount of content Monster Hunter Wilds had, because like it had one less large monster than Monster Hunter World at release. I think they made a mistake. I think the mistake they made was not releasing everything in Title Update 1 at once, trying to stagger it, because I think that just drew attention to the fact that there wasn't as much... Like, it was Mizu and it was Arch-Tempered Ray, and that was it. And I think if they would have released them both at the same time, people would have been fine with it. I know in Title Update 2, I know we're getting laggy, which I'm very excited for. And I've heard one other monster as well. And then also Arch-Tempered Ufduna. I still think it would be smart for them to release it all at once instead of staggered, but I think they're trying to like get more longevity out of this one. So I definitely see where people are coming from, but I'm also like, y'all, it's okay to take breaks and play other games or like do other things. Like I got to play through Clair Obscur, and that game tore me in half, emotionally and physically. And I was only really able to do that because I wasn't playing Wilds every day again. Wasn't also... Oh yeah, and High Rank Zo. I don't know. I'm happy with the amount of content we have in Wilds right now. I think it feels a lot more condensed is the bigger problem. Like, it was very easy to blast through most of the game with the and then like most of the end game content didn't do a whole lot. So if you were blasting through the game and then trying to get most of the enjoyment out of like new monsters in high rank, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like it's a very subjective thing, I think. Title Update 1 was so disappointing. You want to be excited for Title Update 2, even seeing the recent leaks, and I'm like, this is maybe a week of playing at the pace I usually play. And that's totally fair. It's very much like a person by person thing, you know? Like, I can see where people are coming from. Like, if they're able to blast through everything and feel like they've done everything in a day, then yeah, it's a disappointing amount of content. And I will say, I think, like, the Ardian grind... I should have talked about this more in the Tailgun. Hell yeah. Get tailed, idiot. I should have talked about this more in my Ardian video, but I feel like another problem with that grind specifically is it doesn't do enough to feel like an endgame system that's worth playing, you know? I'm dead again. Nope. Okay, I survived. Keep in mind, I'm taking the time to craft every armor set in all of the variants. Interesting. Is it just because, like, a lot of the monsters don't put... In terms of, like, making the armor sets, is it because, like, the general monsters outside of, like, tempered and stuff don't give you much pushback? Because that, I will admit, like, anything that's not tempered or arch-tempered, it's almost not worth, like, fighting if you want to experience what the monsters do. And if you're making all the armor sets, the easiest way to grind those parts is going to be, like, taking out the regular forms, you know? No, don't... Are you flying away? You sack of shit. Don't fly away from me. I'm gonna carve your tail. Ardenn is so boring to you. Wish there was a meaningful endgame that wasn't just RNG to get 1% extra damage. Yeah, and like I did like a whole video talking about it. I think it would have been improved if you got to, like, if there was more of a selection process in which monsters you fought with the Ardenn drop system instead of it being pure RNG. So the best option was always just, hey, go beat up Arkfeld a lot. My biggest issue, and like, please correct me if you think I'm wrong, because to me, the biggest issue with the content in Monster Hunter Wilds is that there was not enough variety to the endgame monster hunts. It was always just Arkfeld. At least at launch. They're making efforts to make that better by giving like the Apex monsters more to do. But I still worry it's not gonna be enough to like stop the Arkfeld problem. Yes, there we go. Ruko down Riora. Get dunked on, idiot. Alright, fully understand that crazy good luck. How many Zoshia... I don't want to talk about how many goddamn Zoshia gems you got, Yule. When I was looking for one. Just one to make a goddamn hunting horn. I'm pretty sure you got... that first night that you and I grinded HR Zoshia, I'm pretty sure you got at least 2 gems per hunt. I'm still a little salty about that, man. It's mostly the stuff you need a billion of that's slowing you down. Gotcha. I don't know. I missed the drop from my bird. I've been thinking a lot about this because I have been taking a pretty big break from Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, I did not like the Akuma event. I did not like the Street Fighter event. The more I sat with it, like in the moment when I was playing it, I was having a lot of fun. Using a big Street Fighter man to punch monsters to death is very cool and very fun in concept. But why don't they just bring back Tonfa? You know? Like... And... That was the last time I played Wilds. I have not gone back to it since. I'm gonna go back when Title Update 2 drops because I am going to make every single Lagiacrus weapon there is because he is my son. And as we all know, the thing you do with your favorite monsters in Monster Hunter is absolute species obliteration. um, I think, like, Wilds at launch until I would say about, like, I'd say probably about, like, May. From, like, February to May, Wilds was my favorite Monster Hunter. Uh, I liked what they did with the story. I liked what they did with. I loved the gameplay. It is my favorite version of Hunting Horn. Like, Wild's Hunting Horn is absolute perfection. Uh, no notes. They can do, like, the only thing I would love to see is they need to bring back the spin to win move, where you like plant the hunting horn in the ground and spin it around, and that does damage. That's the only complaint I have about it. And the monster roster is, to me, like a 10 out of 10, my favorite roster in the game. But it went too quickly. And I think that's my issue with the content, is that by the time I got to the end game, there were no more worlds to conquer aside from crown farming, which I enjoyed, even though I still need to finish it. But are you staying dark on Logia News? I am not spoiler free anymore. Once the game released, I was like, I am good with knowing things now. Until, like, I've actually been thinking about it. I think I'm gonna go spoiler free again when the inevitable expansion trailer drops. Like, when we get the first trailer for the expansion, I'm gonna try and go dark again. But anything up to that point, so like any of the title updates, I'm fine knowing about. Okay. Never been a Street Fighter fan, so the entire combo system was skippable for you. That event quest just felt like it drug on forever. I just don't like Akuma being in Wilds, I think. Like, the those type of characters in general don't vibe with me. I hate the, like, the only thing that matters is power and getting stronger, and you have to like become the most powerful thing in the world and anything else is unimportant. Those kind of characters I fucking hate. I can't stand them. So Akuma right away, like from the jump, rubbed me the wrong way. And then the fact that, like, the punching was very fun, but now the entire time I try and do it, I just keep thinking, man, I wish this was just Tonfa. I wish they would have just brought back Tonfa or given us, like, a punch weapon that people have actually wanted without it being tied to a, in my opinion, ugly ass layered armor of a character who, like, I don't want to play as. The thing you want to share is technically a leak, but it came from a major source, so you figured you'd check in before being excited about the thing. What do you mean by? Let me ask you. What do you mean by a leak from a major? Okay. And then I'm gonna check what I have to do. So I beat the Rukadiora, whooped my ass twice. Talked to Graham after returning. Okay, figured. And then talk to the Smith. Hell yeah. Now we're having fun with magnets, baby. Major sources. Oh, if Sony fucked up and dropped deets, yeah, let me hear it. The only leaks I do not abide are leaks that come from, like, people data mining and shit. Like, I know it happens, but it just seems scummy to me. But if a big corporation fucks up, yeah, absolutely. Let me hear what's coming. All right, Smith is who I need to talk to. keep seeing people talk about the idea of rocket gauntlet weapons, and every time I'm just like, just give, just yell at them to give us Tonfa. They're already rocket gauntlets. They already propel you into the air, and you punch with them. They're already there. I am 100% in agreement with you, Caitlin. We don't need a new punch weapon. We've already got one. They just need to free it from Frontier Jail. I'm going to take that to mean that I've unlocked Magnet Spike. Yes. Alright. Can I make any, though, now is the question. Player, weapons, G-rank weapon, Magnet Spike. That's Graham. They've crucified my grandpa. Oh no. Oh, I need to make that one. What are you? Oh, you look like ass. What? Yellow sharpness? No. Alright, I can make this, like, bone magnet spike, it looks like. I'll do... If they do ever give us rocket gauntlets, I will immediately make them your main weapon and shout rocket punch whenever I use whatever dash attack I have. Listen, I want that for you, Yule. But you could do the same thing with Tonfa. The exciting thing is the new design for the Logia bug stick, if you wonder. Ooh. Oh! Oh, I didn't even think about that. Because Lagiacrus never had an insect glaive. Because it was not around in 4 Ultimate. And I don't think they gave it one in GU, right? Oh, I hope it's a Trident. I really hope. I'm gonna be honest. That would get me like to play Insect Glaive. Is if I got to like make a Poseidon ass like armor set. Oh, I could do like Bubbly Dance. And have that be like riding around on the waves. Okay. Okay. I'm brewing. It is? Yes! Ha 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 ha! Oh, that's got me pumped. Also, Clone, hello. The hunting goes well. We have unlocked an ugly-ass slab of bone and metal, but one of the 2 Frontier exclusive weapons, the Magnet Spike, and if I am understanding correctly, the Magnet Spike was released about the time the game was announced that it was going down, so they just didn't balance it at all, and it is absolutely strong nasty. So I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna try and figure it out. It's Magnet Spike time, baby. All right, what do I want to fight with it? Is the question. What do I want to try out against? Love me a Trident. Love a Trident. Gonna give Monster Odysseus nightmares. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do something easy just to get the hang of the moveset. So I'm gonna fight the seal, because I really like the seal. Those look like the most horrific angel wings. They kind of do, yeah. But yeah, the long and short of it, I think Wilds is a very good game. But I think, like, it needs something to make the end game have more longevity to it. I think the amount of monsters is fine. Again, it launched with 1 less monster than Monster Hunter World. The size of the roster, to me, was not a problem, just because of how quality all of the original monsters in the game were. It was what they did with the monsters that was not enough. You know, that's my opinion. That's my take on everything. So excited to watch you do this. It's going to be your girlfriend's first time seeing Magnet Spike at all. Well, I guarantee you it is not going to be a good showing of gameplay at first. So please apologize to your girlfriend for me that I will be very slow to figure out how this weapon works. But let's dive in. Let's figure it out. I'm excited. I have been wanting to try out this weapon since, like, the first time I heard about this weapon, the first time I saw this was the day I found out that that Frontier was being taken offline. And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, that looks incredibly stupid, and I need to try it at least once." All right. Considering you're not far enough to show it all, you'll take it. Fair enough. All right. So it's got like bladed bow. It's got pretty quick attacks. So that's just the triangle combo. So triangle, 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 triangle. So a 4-hit looping combo. Okay. Circle is a big sweeping attacks. All right. So can you chain those into each other? You can. I wonder if this is the way, because this seems faster, even though it does move you, which is kind of a negative, unless you... Aha. Okay. You can, like, kind of change the angle a little bit. You're right, and you should say it. There's been a lot of articles written about the fall of Active Wilds players, and it's just like there's no good end game. It's in every area except longevity. It's a good game, which is part of why I'm kind of like, to me, it's not too much of a problem, just because, like, you can. It's very good to take breaks. You know, everyone should play Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It is an amazing RPG. It takes about 40 hours. It's the perfect game to carry you between title updates. And it will also tear your heart out, stomp on it a couple times, put it back in your chest, give you some CPR to get you pumping again, and then repeat the process multiple times. It's great. But it's also not... Ooh, what was this? What are you? Hello? Is that... I'm assuming that's a parry of some kind. Because you, like... I'm guessing if you, like, connect with that thrust, it'll do a parry. Ooh. Okay, so when I held down R1 and pressed triangle, it did like a magnet lunge kind of thing. Does the same thing happen when I do L1 and circle? Ooh. Dash. Evasion. And then... Big dunk. Oh, I'm going to use that move a lot. I like that. Okay. Ooh. That's a reticle. Nope, that's... Oh, God. How do I... Okay. What the fuck was... Do I have a gun? Does this weapon have a little gun? Gang. Gang, this weapon's got a little gun. What you... Oh, okay. Alright. And I know there's a way to, like, change the mode. Doesn't Magnet Spike have like crazy strong parry mechanic? I wouldn't be surprised. My understanding is they did not really balance this weapon. Okay, I'm gonna go in, and I'm just gonna try and figure it out, and I'm gonna see what happens. I know that you can change the mode of the weapon. Like, the one I was using right there is cutting mode, but there was also, like, an impact mode. And I haven't figured out how to do the change yet to impact mode. But... okay. And you just start off with... so what happens if I shoot him? It leaves a little guy. Oh, does it, like, tether me to him? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna... yeah, it jumps me right to the spot where I shot. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Huh. I shouldn't have the legendary NPCs here for this, because they're just gonna absolutely body this thing. Magnetic force of attract. You know, I guess it would make sense that the magnet does in fact attract you to things, huh? You know, you know what the giant bladed boomerang that turns into a club needs? A gun. Everything needs a gun. If my years of being an American have taught me anything. Oh god. Okay, hold on. The gauge just changed. It's got like a little spiky boy now. I don't know what it's doing, though. Honestly, depending on how strong that move is, I think just, like, going in and doing a dunk is probably going to be the best thing for me. Oop, until he's paralyzed like an idiot. Then I do some swings. Get dunked on. That's so fun, though. Tail gone. Is he dead? No, just snoozing. Okay. Well. Bonk. He's got some kind of, like, glowing thing happening that I don't know how to capitalize on. I assume this is some kind of, like, buff or debuff that I can take advantage of. What buttons haven't I pressed is the question. Well, doesn't matter because he's dead. Okay. That was a hell of a lot of fun, though. I don't know if I'm any closer to understanding how the weapon works yet, but... easy max potion. That's not what I wanted. You can't do this to you. You can't drag me back. Join me. Join me in the frontier, Kaylin. Look at how fun Magnet Spike is, Kaylin. already learnt. Is there a weapon guide in the training area? That's a good question. I am going to have to check that out. Because there was definitely something going on there. They're like... After I hit him a whole bunch, he had like a glow about him. He had like a magnetic kind of effect around him. I'm guessing there's got to be some kind of super move I can do. Alright, send everything to the item box. I also want to see where my rank is, because I'm pretty sure like rank 150 is my next big threshold that I'm shooting for. But I don't think I'm close to hitting that yet. Status, personal status. I am GR81. Okay, I am actually closer than I thought I was. You can do a super which activates a quick time event. What? A quick time event in my Monster Hunter? Alright, I'm gonna go to Herbivore Island. The aura is tied to it. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, wait, I have the, display quests. I forgot there is the, I didn't know that was an option. Okay, MMOs. Cool. I was looking for this. I was looking for the control guide. And now, what's the difference? Type 1, type 2, or type 3? Christ. Okay. What was I at? Type 2? I don't remember. Alright, I wanted the weapon control guide, though, is what I wanted. Real quick before you go eat dinner, did you ever set up a Discord? I didn't set up a Discord. I don't think I don't know if I'm going to. If you want to... Of course, there are different settings for that. If you want to, like... I post when I'm going to be streaming on... on the community tab and everything. I also have a Blue Sky. I am no longer on Twitter because I did not even want to passively support Elon Musk in any capacity. I post my stream schedule and everything, and make shit posts on there. So feel free to give me a follow if you want to, if you are on there. Otherwise, I post my stream schedule every week on the community tab on here. But no, I haven't made a Discord. I've had bad experiences with community Discords in the past and don't really have much interest in opening that can of worms for myself. So as of right now, I'm not planning on making one. That may change if the need ever arises. Figured you check. Got around for dinner. Good luck. Have a good dinner. Thank you for stopping in. It was good seeing you again. Okay, so magnetic assault. I think that's what I was looking for. Oh, I need to press stuff like twice in rapid succession is what the thing is. So, R1, XX. Ooh. Oh. Beyblade. Okay, so that consumes meter. So that, okay, so that magnet meter in the top left fills up slowly over time or as I hit monsters, and then I can use it to turn into a Beyblade. Or do that. Okay. Let her rip, let her rip. Okay, so yeah, so that is a guard. Oh, that's a weird... Okay, so I figured out how to change the weapon. You have to hit the options button. Weird. Okay. And what does that do? So this is the impact mode. This is like, oh, that's got some heft. That's got some weight. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, these pigs are gonna learn. Oh, and you can do it. Oh, yeah, that's the move. This is my move. It was made for me. That's the it. Bonk, baby. Bonk, baby. Yes, that is for me. So, oh, wait. Okay, hold on. So, I think the play might be, so, using this. So, use this to get out, then bonk back in. Oh. I see the vision. I see the vision. I'm having fun with it. Let's suplex. How did I do that? Oh, I can style on him good. Oh, Kaylin, I'm so sorry that you had to leave. I wish you could have seen this. If you're watching the VOD, get a load of this shit. You can suplex the weapon. Okay. Alright. I gotta try this out against a monster. Thank you, Herbivore Island, for this valuable learning experience. I am going to keep I'm going to keep the control stuff on the screen so I don't forget. So Magnet Spike is effectively a switch weapon between ranged and melee. So it is a switch weapon between cutting and blunt. The mode I was just in is impact damage, so that's like a hammer. The like wide mode, that was cutting damage. So it's kind of like Switch Axe in the sense that the cutting mode, you move a lot faster while you're doing it, and your attacks are a lot quicker. But with impact mode, you move a lot more slowly, and I'm guessing that that means that the impact moves are going to have a bit more punch to them. And it charges too. You build up meter by attacking or just over time. And then you can spend that to do those like special magnet moves. So I'm gonna I'm going to turn off legendary NPCs, and I'm going to go fight that seal again. Because I want to. Very badly, yes, yes. And I want to spend a little more time trying it out against an actual monster. So, NPC settings, legendary Rastas off. Set strong NPCs to none. Alright. G-Monster farming. I'm not going to worry about that shit. Alright, G rank 1. Pokaradon. I feel so bad that this wonderful little seal friend has been relegated to punching bag of the evening. Alright. Let's go, baby. The only thing I didn't figure out, and I don't think I'm going to be able to see it until I do the, until I'm fighting an actual monster, is how to do the super move, but I'm hoping I'll be able to tell just based off of the control guide in the corner. Alright. Oh, also, Clone, I don't remember if you were here last time when we were on this map, but this map has the best little guys. Oh, he's not facing. There's just little NPC seals that are sometimes around this area. They're very, very good. That's an unfortunate assignment for many good monsters. We got, you know, Chotacabra had it in Wilds. I think Great Jagras in World. We all played a fair amount of Rise. Who was the punching bag? Who was the training dummy in Rise? Was it Great Azuchi? No, Tetranodon. It was Tetranodon. Alright, so let's get the thing out. Gonna do this, and then boom, and get out, and get in. That's fun. Okay, so I think I need to try a little bit more. The bear. Oh, Arzuros. Yeah, Arzuros. So I still don't know what that marker does, unless I need to keep, like, attacking it. If that's the play. Tetra for sure. I feel like there's something to be a punching bag. It has to be somewhat large. Very true. And it also, it put up a good enough fight that it was a fun punching bag. It wasn't just like... Yeah, I don't know what that marker is doing, because it doesn't automatically, like, jump me to that. Jesus, okay. I feel like there's got to be a way to combo the morph. Otherwise it's too slow, you know? But as of right now, it seems like the only way to change it is the slow way. So yeah, so this is impact mode now. So I actually want to be not attacking the tail. I should wait until I cut his tail off before I do... God, that move is so satisfying. I don't know if I want to run anything else. So yeah, so that move, it like gets you out. Then this move sends you in. And then what do? That's what I'm missing. I've got the engage, I've got the retreat. What's the play for the in-between moments? I want your tail gone, sir. Because, yeah, that marker is just staying there. And I don't really know what it's doing. Okay, but now he's... So I see it, there's a move I'm seeing called Magnetic Assault that looks like it is circle and X. Or is that square and X? I should have been paying attention to my health. Okay. That was on me. I was not paying close attention. What is that move, though? So, because doing the... I might have to watch a guide on this before the next stream so I can figure out what I'm missing, because I can tell I'm missing something, I just don't know what it is yet. I feel like I've got the bones of the weapon down, but I do not know what that marker is doing. Or how I capitalize on the aura to do that QuickTime event. Oh, but I can... His tail is gone, so I can do this now. So I can go into impact mode. This one, I honestly think I might just keep going in with the big old bonk. Get dunked on, idiot. Oh, my... Bouncing? What? Oh. That was the suplex. Oh Okay. I'm getting the hang of it. I am getting the hang of it. I just don't know exactly how to capitalize yet. But it seems incredibly, incredibly fun. I think I'm going to be playing this for a while. But I want to figure out what that super lockdown move is, you know? Gonna do a little digging real quick. I think I saw it. Alright, I'm sorry, Pokaradon, but you're... Well, let's find a different training dummy. I feel bad bullying this walrus. But I think I may have figured out how to do it. I want to find something that's a little beefier to try and take on. Not too much though. Let's just do G2. Let's... Oh, the fucking thunder chicken. No, thank you. Maybe not G2. Let's try G3. Kiki. No, let's go after Gogomoa. I like fighting Gogomoa. Normal. Put my items. Oh, I need to store some shit. Because I have just been loading up on items, I guess. Alright. Man, I want to know how to unlock some of these. So, Clone Yule, I know you guys are hanging about. What do you think of Magnet Spike? From what you've seen so far, what are your thoughts? I don't need the map because my... Well, and I grabbed it anyway. I don't need the map because my bird does it for me. But it gets returned at the end of the hunt anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There he is. Monkey Man. Frozen legs. I feel like I was behind your hitbox on that, sir. Ooh, the range on that is going to take some getting used to. There we go. God, just being able to, like, launch in like that, though. I love it so much. The leaping makes you think of dragoons. It is very, like... Because, like, the whole thing with Final Fantasy Dragoons is they're, like, they leap up to do one big hit. That's very much in line with this. Whereas Insect Glaive is more of, like, the Death by 1,000 Cuts Dragoon. This is biblically accurate Dragoon. Well, get down. Oh, I used the wrong move there. Oh! Oh, the gun! The gun's how you do it! Oh my god. Oh, and that zooms you in on the marker. Okay. I see. I can see the code. Alright. I feel like they were able to make it feel a niche, not completely covered by other weapons. It's a very interesting playstyle. Who said you could be up? I want you to be down. Boom. Oh, why would I ever do anything other than this? Big ol' slam. Big ol' slam. Flying through the sky. Oh god. I'm gonna die. Can I do that with the... Because I've got it right on his face. Can I do that in bonk stick mode? I can! This is insanely fun. Whoop. I launched myself into the loading zone. Well, how's everybody doing? Dalinar, Himes, Non? Things going well? Alright, let's get back to it. Here, let's get out of the loading zone, shall we? Oh, yes. Gonna take the opportunity to do some big ol' wide sweeping hits. Did he leave? He did. Okay. Oh, okay. This perfect weapon. 10 out of 10. No notes whatsoever. I absolutely love it. Oh, well, I'm dead. I always forget about this this transcend thing. So it essentially it like buffs you for a time, and if you do enough hits while you're in the like this mode, you get to do like a big ol' like super strong finishing move. The problem is you have to like upgrade it because MMO. You have to upgrade it over time. And the amount of hits you have to do, it's a lot. Okay, he's got the aura thing now. So I think if I do... I think if I do this move again, it'll trigger the thing. No, it didn't do it that time. Okay. So there's something else I have to do. I launched into a loading zone again. Oh, shit. Clone, yeah. You're right, it sure don't do it. Okay, what do I have to do? So I do the attack. But that wasn't enough. So what am I missing? So I do the launch. Then what is it? Because I've got him glowing. I do the slam. And so in the video I looked at, because while I was waiting for a loading screen to go, I took a look at some gameplay, and it happened right after that slam. So I thought that it just like chained into it when he had the marker, but I don't think that is the case. Counterpoint though, it does do a pew that unlocks a bonk. The only thing it doesn't do is doot. It pews, it bonks, but no doot. If it got a keyboard and it could turn into like a keytar sort of deal, then we're cooking with gasoline, baby. But right now, we're cooking with turpentine, and that's about it. Okay, so it's not that. Oh! That's it! Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? How did I do that, though, is the question. So I was like keeping it locked in place. So it doesn't doot, but it does do support things as well. This weapon is stupid. In all the best ways. What was that? I don't know, Yule. It was locking him in place, though. It was like locking him in place, and there was a bar that I assumed I had to mash buttons, but it didn't seem like mashing the buttons did anything. So I may have been mashing the wrong buttons. Did he leave again? You little shit. You're not allowed to do that, sir. Hey. Hey. Ooh, wait. Can I? Yes! Get down! That was the perfect way for that to end. Hell yes, please. Oh, that was beautiful. I was really glad that that worked how I wanted it to. Because, like, this game is based... Like, the engine that this game is built off of was a PlayStation 2 game where aerial combat was but a dream. The fact that this weapon exists in the capacity it does, in the context of what Monster Hunter used to be, is absolutely insane. And I love it so much. I am having a fucking blast, if y'all can't tell right now. Send everything to the item box. Oh, beautiful. Now I just need to figure out what was going on with that, like, Nova lockdown thing. Okay. Well, I want to see, can I make... Have I unlocked any new magnet spikes yet? I'm going to assume no. Yeah, no, still just these guys. I wonder if I can upgrade it, though. Weapons, upgrade weapon. Can't be upgraded. No, that's as high as it goes. This is as good as it gets. Alright, well, alright. Man, but there's some cool looking ones. Look at that guy. That thing is purple. It looks awesome as hell. Alright. So, Alright, here's what we gotta do. We gotta try Rathian. That is the true test of any weapon. Does upgrading weapons work the same in this game? All the build trees? It does... Well, it kind of does. It works the same way, except you don't get to see the trees. The trees exist, but you don't see them the same way you do in the newer games. Okay. And again, as a reminder, if anyone is interested in checking out this game, I'm gonna post the link once again to the video that got me into it, that helped me get it downloaded on my computer. And as far as I'm aware, you no longer need to commit minor identity fraud in order to play the game. So I recommend checking it out. Um, I am going to post the video. I believe this is the right one. I'm going to double check that. Yes, it is. Okay. Um, that is the video that showed me how to download it, get into the server, everything like that. If y'all want to check out this game, I think it's an absolute blast. It's kind of clunky. It's definitely messier than new Monster Hunter, but it is incredibly, incredibly fun. So I will leave that there for y'all to use at your convenience. Alright. Rathian. Rathian, I want to introduce you to a new weapon, Rathian. It's time for your 4 o'clock magnets, Rathian. What am I doing? I have Psycho Serum. Went the wrong goddamn direction. Hell yeah. Love to see it. And I think I needed to go... Well, I can go this way. I'll do... I would rather not climb. We'll go around this way. There she is. A lanky queen. Yahoo! You think you can run from me? Not allowed. Ooh, that was a new move. Hello. Ooh, got poison there. Alright, I am playing a bit too... I wonder. Yes! Get out of the sky. No! Damn, that would have been great. If I would have been able to knock her out of the sky, that would have been just like the icing on this weapons cake. That's a fun little combo. Alright, I want to put that on her tail. Is she flying away again? Who said you could run? What's the you're supposed to be the monster. Get back here and scare me. Knocked her down. Beautiful. Alright, that's a fun little combo. The, like, dodge in, dodge out. Okay, she's glowing. So, what did I do? I did this, then this. No, that wasn't it. Okay. But it did chain off of the slam. So it is something slam related. She cannot get away from me fast enough, huh? Alright, how do I get to where you are from here? Oh, I think it's just up this little corridor. What the hell? Alright, I'm sorry if I'm being a little quiet right now, but I am trying to figure out this move. Because it definitely chained off of that... That's the thing, it definitely chained off of that, that slam. When I did it against the Gogomoa, I did the slam first, and then there was a follow-up move I did. But I was pressing a couple buttons, so I don't remember exactly what it was that triggered it. Oh, you're snoozing. Well, you're snoozing for a bruising. What is it? Is it that magnetic assault? Slam? No, it's not that. Although that is a good exit combo. I need to sharpen, I think. I think I keep forgetting to do that. Yep, there we go. Because this game does not give you the handy pop-ups when you lose sharpness. This one, you gotta just kind of keep an eye on your sword. Alright. Yeah, I went around a bit too much for this one. There's a mud way for me to get there. So that didn't do shit. At this point, I'm genuinely just trying to press every button I have not. Unless, is it... Do I need to do it in impact mode? Is that the special sauce that I'm missing? Well, the special sauce is definitely not accidentally launching myself off a cliff. And having to slowly climb my way back up. Well. And yeah, miss out on capitalizing on a paralysis, but whatever, that's fine. Alright, let's try this. Well, too late. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try that again. And I'm thinking that the only thing I'm missing, the only possible, like, button combination I have not done is trying it in impact mode instead of cutting mode. So that might be the it. And if it is, I'm going to feel incredibly stupid. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta feed my bird. Not in real life, in game. Alright, but let's see. I'm just gonna I know I don't need anything from Rathian, so I'm just gonna send everything to the item box and have that be that. Yeah, because I think, like, just thinking about it logically, completed my missions number 27. What's that? Apparently I've completed 26 of them. Oh, wait, no, I remember what this is now. Shit, this is what I should be doing. because this is so again, Frontier is an MMO, which means that they had a variety of systems in place specifically just to keep people playing. Part of that was these things called My Missions, which, as you cross thresholds of them, you unlock permanent buffs for your hunter. There are 500 of them. I don't think I'm going to be doing all of them. But I'm going to, like, try and do them as my, like, grinding tool, just to try and knock some of them out of the way while I'm learning Magnet Spike. And Khezu's not too rough, so this should be fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking the secret sauce, the last little bit of the puzzle that I am missing, is that I was not trying to do that attack while in impact mode. I kept trying to do it in cutting. So this time, when I get to the point... Hey, Khezu! This time, when I get to the point where I can do the that, like, Nova move or whatever it was, I'm going to switch to impact and see if that makes a difference. But for now, it's Dick Chicken time. Man, I love how Khezu has no music, but I still also hate how Khezu has no music. Ooh, oh! That was an Instacart. Brought to you by our friends at Instacart. I'm gonna have to watch that back on the stream. Was I just at low health, or did that do that much damage? Was I not paying attention? No, I was at like 3/4 health. Holy shit, Khezu. I'm sorry. I was not familiar with your game. That threw me for a loop. Okay, so apparently the name of this game right now is Do Not Get Touched by Khezu. Hi, Khezu. I'm sorry for the insult I put upon your family. Okay, see, that didn't do much damage, though. Is it just that one move, I wonder? Or do I have lower thunder resistance than I think I do? Both are possible. I'm not going to risk it. That should just be a 1. Yeah. Sit down! Okay, so he's doing the glow thing. So let's... No, that didn't do it. Where are you going, Khezu? I've got to be missing something simple. But I don't know what. Because I was able to do it once. I wish I were paying closer attention to what buttons I was pressing at the time. Hey, Blankos. Nope. Okay, so now that's red. Now that's glowing red. The magnet is. So I wonder if that's it. Now do I switch to impact and do the thing? Do I need them both to be... I'm dead. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be using Kezu as a training dummy if I have... What is my... What does my resistance look like? Hello? So it should be pretty good because I've got... So Thunder 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got 10 Thunder resistance. Oh. I know the game is very different in terms of numbers, but I feel like that should be enough to have me not get one shot by Kezu electric attacks. How dare you? These stupid cats stealing my items. One second. Sorry, had to sneeze. Made sure to mute myself. Where you going, Kezu? Ah, here you going. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna max potion to hopefully get myself out of one-shot range. Steak. Okay, so now the cutting magnet is glowing red. So I'm going to switch to the impact magnet. And I'm going to try and get that to glow red. And then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to see if that's the it that I'm missing. It's hit that point where now I'm just kind of running out of things to try, and I'm just throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. Because if they can both glow red, that might be what I'm missing. Ooh, that was not too much damage. Okay. I'm confused as to what was killing me earlier. Okay, so now they're both glowing red. Is that it? No. Yeah, I'm sorry I am a little quiet right now. I'm really confused and trying not to be. Well, he's dead. So I guess it doesn't matter. Huh? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We are kind of at the point right now anyway where I usually stop stream, so I am going to wrap up here for tonight. I'm going to be live again on Wednesday. I'm probably going to be playing Frontier again. I'm going to put a poll up on stream as well, just because like I said earlier, I'm not jazzed about playing Final Fantasy IX on stream. As much as I love the game, I think that's more of an off-stream game for me. I'm probably going to be playing Frontier again on Wednesday, but I might put up a poll or something on the YouTube community page for some potential options for other games for the Sunday day. Or I might just decide to play Frontier again. Who knows? I'm having a blast with this, and depending on when Title Update 2 drops in Wilds, I'll definitely be going back to that. But yeah, I am so glad I decided to change my plan for stream this morning, because this was a lot of fun, and I am super happy I got to finally experience this bonkers-ass weapon. Between now and next stream, I'm gonna look up a guide, and I'm gonna figure out how to do that pin move that I did accidentally during the Gogamoa fight and have not been able to replicate since. But thank you all so much for hanging out, for watching, for chatting, all that fun stuff. If you like my style of weird shit and just the way I ramble and play Monster Hunter and all that jazz, feel free to join the channel. Feel free to subscribe. I am still, once I start getting channel memberships, if I start getting channel memberships, I'm still planning on doing a members-only stream of Monster Hunter 1 for the PS2. But I will start doing that when I have people to stream for. Give the video a like. It helps out the channel a lot. Helps people find this VOD or my other videos and all that fun stuff. Helps me continue to grow as a content creator in this wonderful, fun, algorithm-filled hellscape that we live in. Thank you all again. Y'all are wonderful. Y'all are great. I am going to wrap up here and figure out how to play the rest of this weird-ass weapon. Thank y'all so much for watching, and until next time, I will see y'all next time.